Welcome back to the Arsenal podcast with me, Guna Kosi. Of course, welcome to the Arsenal Paper Talk. We talk about all the news in the websites, newspapers around the UK that have been covered around Arsenal, specifically Arsenal. And we are going to be looking at Gabriel Magalhaes completes Arsenal medical as Manchester United miss out on his signature. Announcement is due. This is really interesting, really interesting. Let us, just read a few lines. Arsenal have won the race against Manchester United to capture Lille defender Gabriel Magalhaes, and announcement could reportedly be made as early as today. A host of top European clubs have been keen to sign the 22-year-old defender who has been made available for just 27 million. Napoli, United and Arsenal all met with the players' representatives, but it appears to be the Gunners who put together the best package. Gabriel will put pen to paper on a 5-year contract, and he is expected to jump ahead of Callum Chambers and Rob Holding in the pecking order. Of course, So, Daily Express, that is the first story we are looking at, Gabriel Magalhaes looks to have completed his medical at Arsenal. This story was also looming around yesterday, and I was waiting for its confirmation. It is confirmed. Even Football.London have written about it that the player finished his medical yesterday, and he's waiting for an announcement from Arsenal. Probably we are going to announce him today or tomorrow. It is something good. For me, I've been crying for a centre back for all this time. I think ever since we lost Loro Koscielny, or ever since Loro Koscielny started picking up those injuries, I knew that we needed a centre back, a decent centre back. But we didn't get anyone, until of recent, when finally we signed Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. So I expect him to come very close in pecking order. He must jump ahead of Rob Holding and Callum Chambers, and as well as he must skip David Luiz. So I think William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes could be the centre backs that are going to play for Arsenal next season. So his medical is done, although he has not been announced yet. That is what I can tell you. There is also this that United and PSG came in to hijack the deal. That is true, but they talked to the representatives of the player, but they didn't talk to Lille. They didn't talk to Lille Metripo. So we still have bigger chances of announcing him. Rumors have it that we might announce him as early as today. I'm not really sure about that, but let us wait and see. There is something about Philippe Coutinho as well. Of course, we have been linked with Philippe Coutinho. We are still looking for an attacking midfielder. We are linked with Houssam Ura, Philippe Coutinho, and of course a couple of other players like Promise, Thomas Partey. We are linked to a couple of midfield options, but today we we are in negotiations. According to the Football.London, we are in negotiations with the club itself, Barcelona, to see that we can land Philippe Coutinho on a loan deal. Like I already said, his loan deal is going to cost us around 9 million, just a loan deal, and that's why I never wanted him to join us. I never wanted Philippe Coutinho to come to us. Let us sign someone like Houssam Ura. He's young. He's 22 years of age. Philippe Coutinho is 28. Houssam Ura is around 50 million. We can use him for almost 5, 6, 7 years. Philippe Coutinho is going to be only around for one season. I think I don't see why we should take the burden of Philippe Coutinho when we can get someone like Houssam Ura. That takes me to the Houssam Ura story as well. According to the reports we have today, we have contacted Lyon for the signature of Houssam Ura. Like I said yesterday in the live show, and I hope today we shall have another live show. We hadn't taken any bid. We hadn't contacted Lyon for the signature of Houssam Ura. We were linked, yes. We were linked to the player. We wanted to sign him. Everybody knew that, but it was just a sympathy talk. It was just a sympathy talk that Arsenal want to take in Houssam Ura. That is it. There was no official bid. There was no official contact from us to Lyon that guys, we want to sign your, this your player, Houssam Ura. No, we hadn't contacted Lyon, but now we have contacted them, We have contacted them, and I hope in the next couple of hours we hear something good out of it, that finally we have announced the signature of Hussein Ura. So we are still waiting for Lyon to see what are they going to respond like. Are they going to say yes, or are they going to say no? Football.London still write and say Gabriel Magalhaes to Arsenal, Edu confident, medical completed, Kalidou Koulibaly twist. Okay, let us just listen to this. Arsenal are continuing to work on a deal for lead defender Gabriel Magalhaes. The Brazilian has established himself as one of the most exciting defensive talents in Europe after his displays in the League One last season. Ghana's boss Mikel Arteta is seeking quality reinforcements to his back four this summer, and Gabriel has been identified as a perfect signing. Football.London understand that deal is heading to the right direction with an agreement struck with Lille. All that remains is to convince the player to give the green light. With that in mind, here is a roundup of everything we know. You know, I don't know why this transfer twist is becoming very hard. They say the player has to give us a green light, and they say the player has done a medical. What does that mean? If you say the player has done a medical with Arsenal, and then you say the player has to give a green light to Arsenal, you know, I don't understand. If he has not given us a green light, why the hell is he doing a medical with us? Why is he wasting our resources and you know, I don't know. But for me, I still think Arsenal must hurry this up. It might be next week. It might be next week. Today is Saturday. I don't expect Arsenal to announce a play on Saturday or Sunday. It must be next week. I'm very confident. The board is confident, and everybody, and every Arsenal fan out there, you must be confident about Gabriel Magalhaes. He is the left centre back we wanted, and we are going to get him. We are going to get him. You know, this thing that you know, he's still waiting for Napoli to you know, announce Kalidou Koulibaly. I don't believe in it. What if Kalidou Koulibaly never leaves Napoli, because he has been on the road from Napoli almost every transfer summer, and he has never left Napoli? What if it's the same old story? I don't think you know, he's going to wait for that. And the Lille president said it's going to be 24 hours yesterday. Today, I think he said it around yesterday around this time. So probably today, in a few hours, I'm going to come back and say Gabriel Magalhaes is announced at Arsenal. Medical done, deals, you know, deal were agreed. You know, he agreed a 5-year contract. He's about to sign it. Let us come. You know, let's just come down, get our hands together, and welcome Gabriel Magalhaes. So subscribe to the Arsenal podcasts. Remember to like the video, as well as give me your comment in the comment box. What do you think? This is the Paper Talk. We are, you know, we look at Arsenal news, and basically, so there is something also about El Neni. He might be one of those players that are going to leave Arsenal, as well as Socrates. Socrates is also on his way out of Arsenal, and we are preparing for the pre-season. I don't know which kind of pre-season, because on the 29th, you know, next weekend we have Liverpool. Next Saturday we have Liverpool, and then almost in 1 week's time we shall be playing our first Premier League, you know, match against Fulham. So I don't know what pre-season we are going to play. You can see we have Liverpool on the 29th, and then on the 12th, that is almost 2 weeks after, we have Fulham. So, and of course, according to the table standings, Arsenal first, Aston Villa second, Brighton are third, Burnley are fourth, Chelsea is fifth, Crystal Palace is sixth. Where's Manchester United? United is 13th. Manchester is 12th. Liverpool are 11th. Leicester City are 10th. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the podcast. Let me come back with more transfer news.